Feel the energy. Woo! What you guys stop for? Hey, there we go. Tell them to go out there and do something, then they look at me and the lights come, they say go, they stop. Deer in the headlights. Good afternoon, Albert Figueroa here in the mix. Hey Mike, can you turn it down just a little bit so people can hear what's going on? I like the music, but turn it up I'm a DJ, go figure out. I like the way to go with the flows. Good afternoon, folks. My name's Albert Figueroa with Connecting the Dots Network. Giving a shout out to my wife. Love you, girl. Thank you for everything that you do. Always, Mrs. Figueroa. We're doing this together and we are blessed. Folks, we have ourselves a great show today and want to thank you for joining us. Hey, check this out. The name of this show today is called A Good Feeling. Do you guys feel it? Do you guys feel good? Let my crowd participation. I love my crowd. Give it up for my crowd. For those that are at home, you hear it? That's what we're talking about. Hey, one thing about Connecting the Dots, we like to pay it forward. This show is specifically about helping each other grow. When one dot, as you notice a dot behind me, this red one, it symbolizes action. When you see something, you jump on it, there's a great opportunity to take it. So for these guests did exactly that. They took action and they're out there rolling and moving forward. So from one dot, it introduces to another dot. See how the red goes to the yellow right here. That's another guest that she invited her friend to come over here and join us. That's how Connecting the Dots is a pay it forward. Let's tell us some more about our community. So it's unity in the community where we grow together, we as one. Is that right? Is that right? That's what we're talking about. Hey, Mike, I'm Mike in the back out there. Thank you, Mike. Check out this, read this over here, folks. Look at that. 2% mindset of the population. Do you see it on that screen? It's those people that out-of-the-box thinkers are the ones that are out of that circle. It's at 98% of the population. Do you see the negative on there? Your comfort zone. If you're in a comfort zone, it's like you're insecure, you're surviving, you're walking in fear just by getting by, playing it safe, a dull life, procrastinating, settling for less. But if you look at that screen there, look at the outside. Look at that top left thing. Going for your dreams. Walk in confidence. Explore new things. Choosing happiness. Fulfillment. Excitement. This is what it is. Like and change. Get it out of the box thinking. This is what this show is all about. Being around like-minded people, growing, connecting, and inspiring one another. Because when you're around like-minded people, this is what it's all about. You guys agree? This is what it's all about. So moving right along, check this out. What is happening tonight? The ReZCom Group. Their ReZCom Group with Amir was on the show here. One of our first ones on our first show. He's actually having a March Mixer, the ReZcomGroup.com. March Mixer Thursday, tonight, March 26th at 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock at Alpha Graphics at 3950 North Chestnut Diagonal in the city of Fresno. ReZCom Group at gmail.com. Go out there and email them. That's tonight, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I will be stopping by there tonight too, so if you want to get out and network, come on out and join us. And the next slide, we have Surge 365 launch tour with Chris Cockley. And he's going to be at the Ramada right off of Shaw Avenue and 41. That's 324 East Shaw Avenue. Thursday, tonight. Registration starts at 6:30. The event starts at 7. This is a great opportunity to go out there and network with like-minded people, that out-of-the-box thinkers, according to that chart we showed earlier. For those that want to go out there and change their income, there's a great opportunity for traveling. Our Bianca Echeves was on our show last week. If you've seen her, this is what she's throwing out there. Her and her group are throwing it out there. Surge 365. Go out there and do it, folks. It's all about paying it forward. And for sure, stop by at 7 o'clock or 6:30 at the Ramada on Shaw Avenue and 41. It's a great opportunity to go out there and learn how to travel and get paid for it, and also income opportunities. It's all about paying it forward. You guys agree to that? That's what it's all about. I love it. Now, going to the next clip, this Saturday, March 28th at the Mariposa Elementary School, that's out in Mariposa, It's presented by Mariposa Safe Families. It's a free family fun fair. This is actually helping out raise funds for the Mariposa Safe Families. And Mariposa Safe Families is an organization that helps out adults and children that come from abused backgrounds. And all they're doing is just building it up, uniting it, and interacting with the family, and just whatever they can do to help support our community. Yours truly, Albert Figueroa and Gabriela Figueroa of Fig Productions, will be DJing, entertaining there this Saturday from 10 o'clock to 1:30 p.m. Come on by to the Mariposa Elementary School and check that out. Moving right along, hey, we got a lot of good compliments thanks to our shows. Everybody's finding out about the dots. You guys finding about the dots? Yeah. Connecting the dots as one leads to another to another. The greatest part is in our community here in Fresno, Central California, people are finding out about the shows. Do you guys know this is our 6th show today? Wow. 6th show today. We've been given overwhelming responses. People are calling saying, Albert, we want more in this show. Get this Figueroa, Gabriela. We want in on this show. What can we do? Our dates are filling up. The month of April is already filled up. I only got 2 more positions left, and after that, it's filled up for all the show for April. But if you're interested in joining us for our shows and future dates, tell us about your business if you're like-minded by connecting the dots. Facebook us. My wife Gabriela just created a new Facebook last week, Sunday. We just put this up, Connecting the Dots Network on Facebook. Like it. She put that out on Sunday. In 3 days, we had over 100 likes already, and it's still growing more and more. I'm telling you, this is great. People just want to be around like-minded people because it's all about paying it forward and growing together. So, folks, stay tuned. Hey, Mike, you got that music in the background there, sir? I'm loving it. He said it. That's what the show is called. It's a good feeling here. And today, this is what we feel. Like that background there. Look at it. Show that background again there, Mike. This is what it's all about. My wife, Gabriela, has a new background, and we're going with it. We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned. We got a great lineup. This is Connecting the Dots back and back. We're having a good feeling with saxophone movement going on. I like it. Hey folks, one thing about networking, you got to get out of the box. Get out of the box and meet people. Go out with a smile. That smile can go out there and open up so much doors for you. You guys agree? Yeah. That's exactly what it is. More out there, the more you smile, the more people are like, hey, what is the spirit that they have? It's just like, there's something about you. Of course, you got a positive attitude. With that positive attitude opens more doors and great opportunities. And I'd like to go out there and introduce to you our new guest here is Brice Havens. Brice Havens with Propel Marketing, and Brice specializes in with SEM. SEM, I'm glad you asked what that is. SEM is Search Engine Marketing, which is actually a great tool to go use for internet marketing because today's TV, it's like for today is a social media marketing, be it internet TV is the TV of tomorrow. The greatest thing is that we're already a step ahead of it, and Brice over here is going to show us exactly what are the advantages and the pros and cons to go out there and show us how to grow with this internet marketing consultant he is. Let's give a round of applause for Brice. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Brice. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Thanks for having me. I'm actually an internet marketing consultant. And what I do is I help businesses with their online presence. We drive traffic to their website and help them convert that traffic into new clients, customers, or patients.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So what I do is I sit down with a new business owner and I help them navigate through their existing marketing strategy that they have and see where our products and services could line up with the goals that they're looking for.
How to go out and reach out certain parts of the world and.
Well, how to reach those, I want them to get in contact with those customers that are looking for their products and services online. So if you have a dentist, for example, and somebody's searching for cosmetic dentistry, you want to connect that person searching potential patient with the dentist, and that's what we do. Kind of like connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots through the internet.
Yeah, through the internet.
So if there's a special type of dentist that they want, they punch in, is it just in their central location of where they're located, or?
Yeah, we do geo trafficking, which is we could do a 25-mile radius from their location, or a 50-mile radius, or we could do Fresno and Tulare County. You know, it just depends on their budget. Their budget impacts their visibility. So the more visibility they want to have, the bigger the budget, I would say.
I like it. Now, let's, for example, for social media, do you have any advertisements out there too? Google, Yahoo?
Well, search engine marketing is more of the moneymaker for the small, medium businesses. And what search engine marketing consists of is using Google, which 67% of all searches are done on Google. It's a juggernaut. Last year, Google made $40 billion, and 99% of what they make comes from search engine marketing, or pay-per-click, as some people refer to it.
Dang. I bet you've been busy in this area.
Yeah, honestly, I was just coming back from the Bay Area about a year and a half. I worked for Reach Local, which was an international marketing company. I took the knowledge that I had from Reach and the training, and I brought it to the Valley at Propel Marketing. The great thing about working for Propel Marketing is I'm the only rep here in the Fresno area.
Only rep?
Only rep.
Only rep. I gotta give that. Give it up for him. Yes.
And I'm able to help Valley businesses with their online presence and give them the tools that they need to succeed with their business.
Being at the right place at the right time, the only rep. See that airplane behind us, man? Is that you flying right there with the Propel Marketing here in Fresno? I like that. You go, fly us to the moon there, Brice. That's what it's all about. Gosh. So tell us, what is it that you're looking for? What type of people are you looking, business-wise? What can you do to help pay it forward? Or
Right now, being that the summer is approaching us, solar companies are pretty big. Any home improvement businesses where their business thrives off of phone calls. I mean, that's a very good business for me, because my job is to make their phone ring. And with the internet and mobile phones,
yes,
which there's 171 mobile phones out there, and people are 88% more likely to call if they Google something on their mobile phone. So it just gives our clients a better return on their investment, like plumbers, AC guys, anything home improvement where your business survives off phone calls. I'm the guy for you.
So this is, okay, let's go back 20 years back. We're going back. We used to have this thing called the Yellow Book.
The Yellow Pages.
The Yellow
yeah.
Pages.
Yeah.
The Yellow Pages. And people used to look it up to find out for their particular location. This here is now the new Yellow Pages via electronically.
Yes, this is the new Yellow Pages now, but now it's just a click of a button. Even a click of a button on your cell phone will actually give you a phone call. That's how fast it is now.
Instantaneously. Find out what you're looking for and your information, and go and shout it out. You're also part of the ReZCom Group too, aren't you?
Yes.
This is how we connect, folks. I'm going to ask you, how did we connect?
Actually, first seen you at the Clovis Chamber event.
Clovis Chamber. All
Clovis
right,
Chamber
let's
event.
give it up for Clovis. I like it. And then from Clovis, we met at the ReZCom Group.
ReZCom Group, yeah. ReZCom Group.
And they're having an event tonight too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're having their ReZCom mixer.
Yeah, the
Alpha
ReZCom.
Graphics?
Exactly, Alpha Graphics. That's the one that's right there on the screen right now for the ReZCom Group. Doing another shout out for them since we're affiliated. Right on.
Amir,
hey, Amir, it's my time to watch Brice today, so okay, it's all right. We'll have him here for tonight's show for over there at the mixer tonight. But this is good. Oh, excuse me. So what I'm over here is just talking more about more people. You like to get out there and connect. One thing about Brice, he is a connector. And he's always out there just with a smile, going out there, sharing his expertise and anything that he can help out and find. Is there a number right there on the screen that they can find you? Yes, they do, right there. Give him a shout out, propelmarketing.com. And what else can we share though, Brice? What else would you like to share out there?
I just wanted the people to know that there's more to online marketing than just search engine marketing or search engine optimization. There's various ways that we could help businesses do branding and awareness through display advertisement, online display advertisement. And then we also do email marketing, which is very highly successful for a lot of companies right now. So the best thing to do is give myself a call or an email. I'll come on down, do a free consult for your business, and talk to you a little bit about your marketing strategy and show you the different products and services that we can line up to help you.
So we're here in the Fresno area. Then we got wineries. What else? We got factories, all various types. Real estate.
Real estate's good.
Exactly, real estate. Whatever it is out there. Airports.
Airports.
Whatever it is it takes to go out there, folks. It's all right here in our unity in our community. Right here, Brice is right there with Propel Marketing. Go out there and give him a call. Take a look at his website. And Brice, we want to thank you for joining us on our show today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, guys. Hey, let's give them a round of applause. This is what it's all about. Folks, we'll be right back. Stay tuned to these sponsors and our messages, and we're going to have some more music coming right up. Stay tuned. This is what we're talking about. I'm loving it. Welcome to Connecting the Dots Networking. My name's Albert Figueroa, and we're just welcoming me back. Folks, I got to share something with you. I want you to imagine going with me right now on this one. There's 360 people. You picture the group right now. Do you see it? 360 people all gathered up. They're all in this one big group right now. Now, divide that by 4, average 4 people per family. That equates out to what, 90 families? Well, 90 families found their home by this one individual real estate person that she went out of the way to go out there and find these families' homes. She did it on her own. This is a Rookie of the Year. She's only been involved in real estate for 3 years, and this first year, Rookie of the Year, sold over 40 homes. 40 homes on her first year, and the second year, she sold over 50. So give or take 190, a lot of families that she did. 90 families right there. To my left, which is your right, let's give a round of applause to Alex Charest right here. Alex, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
My gosh, 360 people that you provided a home for. How does that make you feel?
Great. I mean, it was very nerve-wracking, but I just constantly working, and I'm not scared to run the extra mile for my clients. And so whatever they were thinking about purchasing, I showed them everything and anything and everything, and then we kind of summed it down to their specific criteria, and then we figured out what they really like. Because buying a house is one of the biggest purchases you'll ever make in your life.
Yes, that's real. That's real.
It's not something to take lightly. So
No.
it's important that they're happy with their decision.
So what inspired you to go out there? I mean, what started you in real estate?
You know, it's funny. I worked for corporate. I'm not going to say which company, but have you ever heard the phrase, it's not how much you know, it's who you know in Fresno?
That's what it's all about.
So in the company, I was there the longest, and I just got my business degree in business management, and a position opened up, and they promoted someone else who was a cousin who didn't know how to use Microsoft Word or Excel. So I'm like, you know,
A cousin of a cousin, a friend.
cousin of a boss.
I don't understand why they do that. This is business.
It's business. So I said, you know, I can't work for anyone. I have to, there's this glass ceiling that I can't break, and I gotta go off on my own. So where I don't have a boss, where I could just expand on my own.
That's an entrepreneur right there, folks. Entrepreneur right
Thank
there.
you.
Out of the
Thank
box thinker. This is what we're talking about. Oh, God. So being free, spontaneous, being your own boss. Now understand, okay, so you went to school, got your license, and then you also saw a bigger vision in going after your broker's license.
Actually, I went straight for brokers.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
went through the
just-
guts. I'm going after it.
Like,
and-
yeah, I'm gonna get it. So why go to become an agent? I just went for the biggest license. So I got my brokers the first
Oh, I
time.
gotta give you a high five for
Yeah.
that, guys.
Thank you.
Woo, yes. Oh, this is good. God, this is real good. So you went out there and just started helping people out. What do? You network, you get out.
Well, my first year as a realtor, I don't have a large center of influence. My friends and family, I'm only 25. And
She's only 25.
So 3 years ago, I was 22, and not a lot of friends are buying houses at that age, you know, due to work and school. So every weekend, I would host an open house and get people who go to open houses are actually active families that are looking.
Yes.
And so you make connections that way, and
have the cookies ready for them
you
as they
fun,
walk in
yeah,
too, right?
cookies,
The cookies
water.
and coffee. Hey, we
Yeah.
got lunch for the kids. Hey, no.
Yeah.
That's
And
real.
It's true. So those were my clients. And my first year, out of the 40 plus transactions, 96% of them were buyers, all buyers.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
This is what we're talking about. Woo!
Yeah.
96%.
All of them were buyers. And so I didn't know, most of them were buyers, and I didn't know a lot of sellers. So usually I envision my life, because buyers usually people usually stay in their home between 6 and 7 years.
Yep.
Then they get that itch. So I envision 6, 7 years from now, all of those buyers will be my clients to sell it.
Coming back to your door
yeah.
going, Alex, hey, remember us?
Yeah,
Hey.
we're ready to sell. And so right now I'm focusing more on buyers.
Do you notice the ones that you sold for the first year, the 40 people that you did, or the 40 families, did they recommend and
Oh, absolutely.
connecting the dots, I call it?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if you do a good job, they will remember you, and they will tell their family and friends about your services. So
That is awesome. And then now the second year, you did 50 of them out there?
yeah. And now I'm on my 3rd year as a realtor.
Stay tuned. What she's going to do on this year. What's your goals for this year? What do you see?
Well, my goal every year is just to beat my previous
Previous
year.
year.
So
Well,
it's going to keep going. That's my goal, is to
You
continue
got 10.
growing.
Let's see if we go for 60 or
60.
70.
Maybe 60
What
looks
about
good.
for 70, girl?
Oh,
See what you can
okay.
do. Oh, my gosh. So where do you go out there and sell your homes? They're all in this county? Different
Fresno
areas?
County. No, I try to focus on Fresno County, which includes Singer, Selma, Clovis. Madera has fallen into my lap a couple times.
Okay.
So I will go to Madera, but I try to focus on Fresno County.
Now, what type of folks are just people starting off of young families?
All kinds of folks. I started off with first-time family members, and then first-time home buyers, and then ranges from 99,000 to 600,000. I mean, I'm all over the place. And then this last year, a couple investors have fallen into my pocket, and they
that's
love
a
to
good
flip.
ad. Oh, yeah.
So we've been looking at these rehab homes, buying them, flipping them, and then selling them. So I did a majority of those last year, and this year there are more on me about let's get some more, because we did well last year. So
And rehab homes buy the ugliest house on the block
yes, the
and
diamond
turn
in the
around
rough,
and flip
turn
it over to make it worth something. That helps the community too. So when they flip that house,
Yes.
it actually brings more community pride.
Yes,
And
yes,
that starts building up more of the community, which brings the value
up,
of the homes up.
of course.
It's a win-win-win, and having investors on your team like that, you can't. It sounds like a win-win.
It is. I'm very blessed right now
Oh,
to have
that is
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then I also know that we met through
ReZCom Group.
the ReZCom Group.
Amir.
Let's give it up
Amir.
again. Amir.
Amir's all over the place.
Look at you, Amir Kajabi's out there again. This is thanks to the ReZCom Group. This is the ReZCom Group here, folks, that we're just inviting. Amir, thank you for reaching out to Alex. And we also got Justin, too.
He is also a member of the ReZCom Group.
You want to stay tuned for him. He's next. Now, Justin is, give a shout out who Justin
Oh,
is. Just
Justin, he's my preferred lender. Any buyers that come up to me buyers come up and like, I want to buy a house. It's like, great. The first step is to see what you qualify for. And so you don't know? Okay, great. I'm going to send you to someone who knows this stuff, Justin Summerford, and he will pre-qualify you, explain you the whole process, and then once you guys are done with that, you come to me with the number, and we go out there and start looking.
And that's what's awesome about this. Thank you for sharing. Thank you
welcome.
for sharing.
You're welcome.
What's great about it is that we asked Justin to contacted Alex, and Alex said, "Hey, who do you know that you can get on the show?" She goes, "Hey, Justin. We both work together side by side." I said, "This is great. Why don't you get him on the show? So in that case, you both work together as partners, and in that case, that energy as partnerships. When you guys are growing together, it shows out there on the camera, out there with the people, and say." You feel it. You feel that unity, which they're all about helping out each other. So, folks, you want to get to know these people. Look at Alex's contact number. How do they contact you there, Alex?
Cell phone. You could text me. This is a 21st century. You could text me anytime. You could email me. You could call anytime.
This is what's it. And you got your number at 559?
417-4798.
That's it. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Broker of the year. You know, I was actually she actually called me this morning, and I'm going to be real.
Okay.
I'm going to be real.
You can be real.
This is what it's all about. She calls me up. She goes, Albert, I'm so nervous to come on the show. And I said, Alex, just relax. The main thing is there's no scripts. That's one thing there's no scripts. We love following from our heart and paying it forward. And I said, look, did you ever stop and think of, you got 90 families that you provided a home for? What did you tell me after I said that?
I mean, I never really saw it that way. I'm just, I put my head down and I work. I constantly work. I'm working all the time. And so I never really had an opportunity to, not to toot my own horn, but admire the fact that I did put 90 families in a house that they're very happy about. And so
that's like I was telling you before I introduced you to Alex, 360 people. 90 families, average 4 people. That's 360 people. If you see him in a room going, how did they get in their home? There she is, folks. Alex Charest did it right there, folks. You go, girl. Rookie of the year, 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
You go, going for the 3rd year, too. So stay tuned. You're going to watch out and do it. Alex, what else can we do as connecting the dots to help your business grow? Look at the camera and tell us what you want.
Well, I mean, if you have any questions regarding purchasing a house, even if it's the simplest ones, I would be more than happy. You could call me anytime, email me. If I can't answer it, if it's regarding a loan, I'll connect you with Justin Summerford. I mean, we're all very close here, and we're here to help you with any questions you may have regarding real estate.
I like it. Now, how long have you been here in this area?
Fresno?
Yes.
Born and raised here in Fresno.
Born and raised here.
Never want to leave. Yeah, I love it.
And she says she doesn't know anybody. Gosh, look, she knows everybody. Gosh, this is what it's all about, folks. Loving it. Mike, you got that music in the background? This is DJ Mike in the back giving it. I like it.
You dance?
Hey, that's it. You want to dance? Get funky, get out there. Folks, this is what's connecting the dots all about. If you want to go out there, drop it just a little bit. Folks, if you want to go out there and be on the show, right now is a good time to get on there with Connecting the Dots. Connecting the Dots Network on Facebook. You'll like that. Like us on there and go out there. It'll show you exactly what our show is all about paying it forward, giving back to the community. As right now, Alex is talking to us, and she's going to introduce us to Justin. Justin's coming up right over here, and he's going to be showing us what does it take to go out there to get a loan and also build up. Get your credit in order so you can turn around and contact Alex to go out and buy a house. This is what it's all about. We have a good feeling today. This is what the show's all about. This is Albert Figueroa. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
I love this song. This is called Good Feeling by Flow Rider. It's all in the mix. MC Mike is in the back. I should say, no, my DJ Mike and cameraman. Let's give it up for him. He's doing a great job out there. I asked Mike to put this flyer back up there. This is Surge 365 launch with Chris Cockley at the Ramada Inn at Shaw Avenue in Fresno. You want to make sure you show up tonight there, folks. It's a great way to go out and travel. What better way to go travel and save money all at the same time at a wholesale price? It's like going to Sam's Club. You know how you go wholesaling for Sam's Club, buy this food? Well, the same way works for traveling. Get involved in this membership and you get a whole discount price of just travel. This is by Bianca Echeves. She was on last week's shows. We're doing a shout out for her because you're on our show, Connecting the Dots. Just pays it forward for shout outs of what's happening up in these upcoming events. So, Let's give a round of applause. Thank you, Mike. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And now we want to welcome Justin Summerford. Justin Summerford with Prospect Mortgage.
Yes, sir.
He's right here in the house, folks. Let's give him a round of applause. Woohoo!
Thank you.
How you doing, Justin?
Very good, very good. Enjoying the day. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. And thank you, Alex, for introducing us to Justin. And
Appreciate
Justin's
that.
on the show. And tell us, Justin, how did we connect the dots here? How did it all happen?
Interestingly enough, Fresno being the largest small town you'll ever know, I am a part of the ReZCom Group, and I do work with Alex. She's very kind to say nice things about me. I appreciate it very much, Alex.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she
Absolutely.
did.
She is a pleasure to work with. So we actually work together, in our business, and pretty much in any complex industry today, you need to have a network.
Yes.
So Alex really is, she's one of the integral parts of my network because she works with individuals putting people in homes. In today's society, the biggest purchase you're going to make is a house. So that's where I come in. I help with the financing. I help structure a loan so that it works, it's affordable, families can afford it, still go to the movies, fill up the gas tank, visit the grocery store. So that's really how Alex and I got connected. And, growing up in Fresno, I've known her for years previous to this as well.
Right on, right on. That's what I like. Homie of the hood. I like it. Now, people are going to you asking about their loan, help us out on the loan. So you got to get in their junk in the trunk, basically.
I would, not only is Alex better looking than myself, but yeah, she's a lot more fun to work with simply because people want the house. So when it's time to talk money, people take a step back, and I understand having reservations, but I do. We have to pull a credit report. We do need to make sure that in today's environment, since the financial crash,
Yes.
federal regulations, we do not want that to happen again. So we have to have every possible reason, sometimes extenuous reasons and paperwork to get the loan closed, just to make sure that as far as anyone can tell, family will have the ability to repay the loan so we don't have another housing collapse.
Yes. That's a lot of detail. They did change the laws on those.
Quite a bit. And it's good and bad. Some of it seems a little excessive. I do need to get, bank statements, credit score, things like that. Once I have everything, that process is pretty much over. And we don't judge anybody for having a 30-day late on an auto payment. Life happens, so
Yes,
that's
it
fine.
does.
Don't ever think that just because you had a bad experience, a bad breakup, whatever the case may be, medical bills, those things happen. So don't let that hold you back from trying to get a loan, because you'd be quite surprised how many people get loans with things and blemishes on their credit report.
And Justin's right. Things do happen. Things can happen with cancer in the family, medical, death, anything that happens that, things happen in life. But the cool part is that when you explain it, share it with you, be upfront. Don't hold anything back with him. Just be truthful to him, saying, hey, this is what we got, Justin. And did you ever find a case when somebody did tell you anything when you're doing the back? I know this is real.
It's funny, the things that we do find, I often say, underwriter, in my line of work, we will find it. So please just tell us so we can. My job is to figure out a way to get past it. My job is to help get individuals loans. So that's what I do. And that's why Alex and I work together. So, I've seen many, many things.
What's
and
your strangest thing that you've seen? I'd be curious on that.
I
I'm just
really,
curious.
ethically wise, probably don't want to go into too much detail. But
this is a family show, so remember
exactly,
that.
No, but I will tell you this. There's a few easy ways to keep your credit up. And I would like to go over just a few of them if you don't mind.
Oh, please do.
So if you have any collection accounts, I advise my clients to take care of them sooner than later, even if you're making monthly payments, because just making small monthly payments on a previous debt goes so far with underwriters approving a loan. If you've made a payment for 3 consecutive months, that counts. It doesn't matter that it was late previously. If it's in good standing and you've made 3 consecutive payments, that's a long way going in a good faith that you'll continue making the payments as agreed upon.
Yes.
Also, a lot of people that I work with, interestingly enough, they don't have any debt. They use cash. I advise my clients, please use some sort of credit card, Auto payment, even if you can afford to pay cash, I have quite a few people whose credit scores are lower than they should be, just simply for the mere reason they don't use credit. So even if you go to the store, fill up a tank of gas,
Yes.
use a credit card,
Yes.
use 2 different credit cards and pay it off at the end of every month, because it not only shows you have access to capital when you need it, but that you can be relied upon to make timely payments to fulfill your obligations.
Got it. That's so real. What about this bond market? What do you think about the bond market?
Well, the bond market's very interesting in that it's very complicated. And oddly enough, it's what you and I both pay. It's what sets the benchmark for the interest rates that we pay. And today's rates often get asked, Alex does as well, what's a good interest rate? Have we missed the bottom? Where are rates headed? Those are very good questions. It's going to dictate when you should buy a home for the financial savvy person. That said, the 10-year Treasury bond is really what dictates what our mortgage interest rates are going to be. So when the economy isn't doing well, interest rates typically are going to go down, and that's because all the money, instead of risking it in the stock market on equities and commodities, they're going to invest it in a solid bet, a safe return, U.S. government debt.
Yes.
Never defaulted 200 plus years in its running. So as more people invest in the bond for a 10-year, it drives down the cost, because the U.S. government doesn't have to pay a higher interest rate to attract investment. It's automatically coming because it's a safe place. People do not want to risk $100,000 in the stock market right now.
It's a low risk investment.
Absolutely. Low yielding investment as well, but it's safe. So in my opinion, I really do think that we're at a time that we're as low as rates are going to be for the foreseeable future. I think that if rates do happen to rise, it will be a good thing. And that's because what it means underlying in the long term is that the economy is getting better. People are finding more jobs. Wage growth is going up.
Yes.
Unemployment's going down. Families have more money. Therefore, they can expand. They can buy more things, consume more, which will create more jobs. They say for every new house that's sold, oddly enough, there's 3 permanent jobs created in the U.S. economy. So I'm a huge proponent of housing just because it is such an integral part of our economy. That said, interest rates, I think for the foreseeable future, they will be going up. There's really nowhere else for them to go but
Just
up.
a matter of time.
Absolutely.
Just a matter of
They're
time.
ticking around right now. They're going up a quarter of a point, down a quarter of a point, depending on what day you want to lock. So that said, I wouldn't be afraid to take anything that a reputable lender is going to offer you at this point in time. The average rate right now is roughly 4%, depending on what type of loan product you want to get and your credit history, credit score, things like that.
4%, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
So there's a lot of room to play with there.
Like it.
Yeah.
So people, look at the camera. What is it that you're looking for? Just reach out to Fresno or Central California or even global. What is it that you want? What is it that we can do to pay it forward?
I would say be financially prudent. We do not want a collapse of the economy again in the housing sector. But also, don't be afraid to work with the local realtors. Don't be afraid to call Alex. You can call myself. We would love to help you in any way we can. We do work 24/7 now that everything's connected. So I actually have to turn my phone on silent and leave it on the other end of the house. So forgive me if I don't get back to you right away.
That's after 9 o'clock. You don't call anybody after 9?
Maybe 8:30 or so.
8:30 borderline. You ever get those people that call you around 9:45, 10 o'clock at night? Hey, what are you doing? I was sleeping, but,
It happens.
It does.
But
until
that's fine, especially in a home purchase. There's a lot of things at stake in the process of buying a home.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Gosh, this is good. So, we have all that. Are you going to go to this event tonight here at Alpha Graphics?
I'll definitely be at the event tonight, having a blast. Everybody should come out. It's really nice. Amir always says, if you're not networking, you're not working. There is a lot of truth in that statement. And also, where else can you go out and meet like-minded individuals? We talked about being an entrepreneur earlier. Take advantage of what the ReZCom Group has to offer, because if you need a service, I would say 95% surety someone will be there who will be able to point you in not only the right direction, but a reputable right direction, which I think is very important in our society.
I love it. I love it. And that's a shout out for Amir. Amir, I got to shout out. Amir is also known as a coin. A coin is a center of influence networker. It's all about who he knows underneath the dots and whatever they can do about paying it forward. So this is via through Alex to Justin. Do you see how it's connecting the dots?
To Brice.
To Brice. Brice is even here. All ReZCom Group right here. This is the ReZCom Group here party. Woo! Giving it up. This is what we're talking about. The ReZCom Group. Folks, if you're interested in them, please go out there, look it up on the Facebook. They're also connected with their ReZCom Group on Facebook. Look them up in Fresno. As well as we'll have them on Connecting the Dots Network. And on our Facebook, it's all about helping unity in our community. So stay tuned. Keep track on that. Take a look at that. Justin, we want to say thank you for joining us on the show today.
I appreciate the opportunity. It's been a blast.
Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mike, you got our music going on there? I'm loving it. This is called It's a Good Feeling Show, and we're feeling it. Oh, yeah. Gotta have that music. I just love this music, Justin. This is the way it goes.
It sets the pace for the day.
That's it. As an entertainer MC, we're all about having a good time. We'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned. Thank you, Justin.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Albert Figueroa connecting the dots here, folks. I gotta say, today's show is a great feeling. One thing about networking, you gotta go out there and get out. We gave you a couple of opportunities tonight to get out. I challenge you, get out of your box and say, you know what, what's stopping you? Nobody's stopping you but yourself. It's up to you to get out there. If you want business or if you want thinking about getting in business, it's a great opportunity to go out there and have an open mind and meet people. The more people that you meet, the more you connect, more opportunities open. The main thing is you take the first step that leads to the second step, to the third, and before you know it, things are happening and you don't even realize that you're there going, wow, how did I get here? It's called action. Get up, move, get out of that chair and get out there and meet people. Take their cards, go with a smile, but also when you meet with them, listen. Listen to what they're telling you, sharing with you, so that case, what you can do to help them out. If there's a problem that they need fixed, hey, I got a friend of mine that's looking to sell a house. Well, guess what? Here, we just got Alex over here. Well, I need to get a loan. Well, hey, here's Justin. I got this business getting to get on the search engine marketing. I want to go out there and do it and blast my business out there. Well, here's Brice. See how it connects? All via through connecting the dots, networking. This is what the show is all about. It's about paying it forward. You want to be on our show because we're getting more and more calls, people. We are growing, and growing. Phenomenal. If we want to give a shout out to Mike Riggs, thank you so much for giving this opportunity on Central Valley Talk to go out there in our show to make it grow. Gabriella Eileen Figueroa, that's my wife. I love you. We're doing this together, and all the love and support with all our friends and family. We want to say thank you and bless you. God is in control, and we are taking this show growing to the next and next level. So we want to thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next Thursday at 2 o'clock. We got another guest coming out. We actually got somebody that plays the piano that's actually 9 years old. You never know what to expect. Stay tuned. We'll talk to you guys then. Have yourself a blessed week. God bless you now. Bye-bye.